a brand new report has shed light on the runtime of the upcoming Deadpool and Wolverine. And if you were looking at a 3-hour epic, you better walk away now because you're not getting it. Every time we talk about film lengths, most people seem to think that 3 hours or 2 hours and 45 minutes needs to be what we're shooting for. Obviously, most comic book films outside of the biggest ones out there are typically an hour and 50 to 2 hours and 15. Somewhere in there is most comic book films, again, with exception being the biggest of the biggest ones. So, what exactly were we expecting for Deadpool 3 or Deadpool and Wolverine? Well, reports were stating, from insiders I should state, that we were going to get closer to 2 hours and 45 minutes. A lot of people had this expectation, and now they're rather bummed that the reports are coming in that the more complete runtime right now of everything that they've put together for a rough cut is coming in right around 2 hours. Now, 2 hours for a rough cut is worrying some people, but I want people to understand this isn't the assembly cut. The assembly cut is when you toss everything in there and you got like a 6-hour cut. Then you got to start cutting it down. We're hearing that Deadpool is in its final form looking like it's going to be 2 hours, possibly 2:15, and that there are ideas that they might go back and shoot a couple of these ideas and put them in there to make it last a little longer, but the current intent is a roughly 2-hour long film. Now, this isn't, at least as far as I see, with the actual credits. So with credits, let's say 2:10, 2:15. That's fine. In my opinion, that's fine. You can tell a complete film in 2 hours. It doesn't need to be a Dune-style film or a Avengers-length film or a Chris Nolan Oppenheimer film. If it's 2 hours and they're used to their fullest, great. A lot of people were pointing at the Marvel saying it needs to be longer. But if you watched the film or gave it a chance, you saw that they used the time they had perfectly and they told the exact story that they needed to. Dragging out anything another 15 minutes would have hurt the final product. So, let's wait and see. Let's not be upset. We don't know what's in this 2-hour cut of the film. For all we know, it could be so perfectly edited that it's literally like a perfect film. We don't know. So, condemning this film and automatically saying, well, Marvel Studios has failed because it's not 3 hours is a little short-sighted and kind of ignorant to me. There was no indication it was ever going to be 3 hours. If people lie to you, building up your expectations that it's going to be 3 hours, well, you were fooled by their tricks again.